Everyone's Jackal Wolf back in the World of Solitude SMP. I have been on a quest to find the Coco Beans. I've recently come back from that, although that has actually been a couple of days in the real world. So I jumped on this morning. I was going to do a little bit of work before I hopped on the camera, but as I was exploring my little shoe here, I noticed somebody has left some wood. I don't think I left this wood. So as I was kind of walking around, I noticed there's a little chest up there. So there is a sign. It says "From White." So now I'm going to actually have to get up there and take a little peek and see what White has left me. Oh, a mending book. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, see, now I was on my way to go throw this Aqua Affinity on. And a mending as well. So that is interesting. When am I going to throw that mending on? I'm going to have to throw that on, I'm going to say a diamond pickaxe, I think. Now that is really cool. Thank you a lot, White. I really, really appreciate that. That is going to go a long way. Oh, what tool do I want to put that on? I don't have it here. I'm pretty sure my diamond pickaxe is over in this house here. Ooh, the cocoa beans were kind of... Well, I was playing around with the recorder. My cocoa beans kind of... Come on. Swim. I don't think I'm swimming very well. What the... Oh, that was just the way the ground looked there. So my, I guess, quest for today... is going to be, I got to get a bunch of concrete put together so I can work on the boot. So I'm going to need a bunch of sand and a bunch of gravel. I know for a fact that there is a source of sand in this world. Gravel might be a little bit of harder, something harder, so I'm hoping there is a location with a lot of gravel as well. I'm just going to clean this up. There's probably an automated way of doing this. I'm going to have to look out there. I think One Man, One Game does a lot of stuff like this. Small little builds. Holy cow, is it nighttime already? All right, so I'm going to put these in my chest. I'm going to take a little nap, and then I am going to go try to find a good source of sand. I don't want to take it from my river if I don't have to. And then I've got to figure out about the concrete, or about the gravel. So I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so I am in the mining desert, and somebody has built this symbol of some sort. So it kind of looks like a D, and it kind of looks like an S. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's somebody's signature, somebody's "I was here." I don't know. It's pretty cool though. I thought I'd just throw it out there. Something I don't know. Somebody might want to keep it hidden. I'll have to ask around, but I think that is pretty cool. Okay guys, so I have got the sand, I have got the gravel, I've got a little bit of cocoa beans. I got to get the rest here, but here is the dust, and here is the actual concrete. I think I do like it better than the wood, just because the wood's got the sort of dark edges on it, and it's not the end of the world, but I think it becomes pretty noticeable from a distance when they're all side by side, whereas the concrete is a nice solid color. So I'm going to make some of these. I'm going to work on the boot. I'm going to see what it looks like, and we'll go from there. guys, so the concrete definitely seems to be working. I'm gonna have to probably get maybe a different color, like a black, in there to do some of the highlights. Maybe a red on the shoe tongue. Maybe a little bit of white around the edge. I don't know if I want to make it like a little bit furry up there or something. Mind you, wool might work up there as well. And then from the top is going to be a brick, sort of tower or turret. So I've got bricks working in the kiln there. But yeah, I am actually happy with the concrete. It is the better choice than the wood was. So I'm going to a little bit more work I got to do on this one, but I am quite happy. This is looking more and more like a boot. Minus some of the decorative stuff. I'm gonna have to throw in some windows as well, things like that. But so far, I am actually quite happy with that. So I don't know if this is going to be the end of this episode, but this is the end of this part for me. There's a few other things I'm going to work on in between. I got to work on a sugarcane farm. I think I'm going to make that in maybe a giant candy cane over on that hill over there. Plus, I think I'm going to lay out where a few of the other things are. Oh, maybe no, the beanstalk needs to be a bean. That was going to be my elevator up. So some thoughts there, but we'll have to figure it out later. Hey guys, I am back, and as you can see behind me, there is a big hole in the ground. Now, you might be wondering how a big hole got in the ground. You probably guessed creeper. I would guess that you are probably right, though I do not know how it got there. What I do know is that for some strange reason, probably because I'm a little bit of a dum-dum, I left myself accidentally AFK in the menu screen rather than actually logging right off of the server. Part of it is probably because I am not used to playing on servers. The other part is that usually when I do play this on sort of like the home LAN, we're always in creative mode as I play with my daughter, Creative Kitty 09. So I came back about 2 hours later. I was dead. There was this big hole in the ground and all my stuff was gone. So I was a little frustrated, but I got back on. I recorded an intro very, very similar to this one. And then I went and I did a little bit of grinding and I managed to get, some of the stuff back. I found some diamonds, things like that. But, I ended up losing the audio for that recording. So I'm back here now. I am redoing the explanation of where all my nice stuff went. Now, luckily, I did not put the two books that I got. One was the Aqua Affinity, so moved over here now. One was the Aqua Affinity, one was the Book of Mending. That is something that I didn't actually end up using, so those are safe and sound, though I did lose that really, really nice axe. I think it was White that gave it to me. So that's something that I've lost, but I have gained quite a few levels back. I'm up to 20. I'm waiting to get up to 30 so I can get enchant at least a pickaxe before I apply that mending to it. But one thing we did do, and I can't remember where we ended off, but I've done a little bit of work in the boot. Let's just swim over here. So I've placed the floor down. I kind of moved some furnaces over here. This is going to be like my kitchen area. I've made a mine head down in here. So this is sort of like my storage room / pantry. I'm not too sure what I'm going to end up making it look like, but this is going to be the entrance to my mine down there. It goes all the way down to level 14. Up here is going to be where my bedroom is, and then I've built a staircase up to what is currently the top level of my roof. And then from here, there's going to be a brick tower. So I've got to collect a little bit more clay. I've got to finish the, I'm not fur on the boot, but I've kind of gone heavy on the white and light on the gray. I got a feeling I might mix that up and maybe go the gray up here and then maybe the darker gray down below. I've got sort of a little bit of a sheep farm on the go over there. The sheep are not spawned in, but they are there. I've also started a little bit of a sugarcane farm over there. That is sort of like an AFK farm. Eventually, I'm going to get some white and red concrete. I'm going to make it into a giant circular mint, peppermint candy, just to be part of my storybook village. It is a sugarcane farm, so that just sort of seems... it seems appropriate. Now, the reason I made a sugarcane farm is... I'm going to, be using the sugarcane for some emeralds. But tell you what, let's head on over there. I'm going to show it off. It's not complete. Okay, so here's the top of my automatic sugarcane farm. Ignore the dirt for now. It's just a temporary building material until I get some more white and red concrete. But this where I'm standing is actually meant to be another piston and observer like these. Now just over here, it's all it is just one piece of redstone there. Super, super simple. I've got a feeling I've seen... I think it was One Man, One Game, Captain Obvious. He did a big tower one, but this was sort of the format he used with the observer and the piston. So I definitely borrowed that from him. Now, mind you, I'm sure that's a pretty obvious combination. I'm sure there's lots of guys out there that have done that as well. And then down here, because the sugarcane has a tendency to fall into the spaces in between or right onto the sugarcane, I've just got a minecart hopper and some tracks going around. I probably could make this go just in a circle. I did it this way because I just kind of thought that's the way I had to do it, but I was thinking about it afterwards. And if I put a piece of redstone there, I should probably have to be in the middle so I can get the powered rail on it. It would just go round and round in a circle, but for now it's going like this. I've only got 2 sugarcane in there now. I've already collected it for the day. This was after AFKing overnight, so like I said, it's not the most efficient. I may spread it out a little bit, but like I said, I was 1 piece short, or 1 iron short to make a piston, and that's because I don't have any iron left, because I think it's only 1 piece of iron for that piston. But one other thing that I've done, and I don't think I've shown it on camera yet, but I've connected myself to the Nether network. So we'll just jump in here. Oh, you can see my sheep farm there in the background. And so when I jumped on here earlier, I was going to run to spawn. It was raining out, and I just kind of wanted to see if anything changed over there while I was waiting for the rain. I came in here, and what do I find? I found a pig. So I've got a pig in a boat, a pig in a boot. I had a pig in the wall, and now I got a pig in the nether. So when I ran back, that's when it actually stopped raining. I ran back to get some signs. That's when it stopped raining. So let's just sign this guy up here. Nope, got the caps on. All right, pig in the nether. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Oh yeah, this is I think a tunnel. Ooh, that's got to be a gas somewhere. I think this was the tunnel I bumped into. I'm actually really, really close to Kier's tunnel right there. Let's put. Actually, storybook's probably 2 words. Alright, so we got the sign there to the storybook village. Actually, what's the... I don't want to break Takir's wall. Somebody's been in here mining, probably looking for quartz. Came over here. I'm going to have to clean this up, maybe make my own little tunnel. I hear a pigman somewhere. right, so 2 Storybook Village. What I should do is fill this in. Oh, where are you? There you go. Actually, let's. Don't want to get stuck on the wrong side of the wall. And I gotta, I think it was white again that helped me. I was doing the math all wrong to figure out the coordinates in here to get to the Storybook Village, or not to get to the Nether. Because my Storybook Village is so close to spawn, the portals was giving me a little bit of trouble, so let's just clean that up, and let's see. I'm just trying to make it obvious which way you got to go. All right, that should be pretty good. Nobody's going to go out of their way there. Actually, let's just drop these 2 items here. Okay, so that's sort of a little bit of an update. It's been a couple of days. Like I said, I did do a recording in between and then ended up losing that audio. But for now, I've got to do a little bit more work on my sugarcane farm. As well, I think I'm going to be building, I got to work on my boot, as well as I kind of want to plan out where everything is going to go in the Storybook Village. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to do a little bit of work there. And let's go jump back in here, back into the overworld. Oh, it's night again. That means I've been jabbering away for like 10 minutes. Jump in here, got myself a nice little bed. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at JackalWolf. Also, check out the description below. There is a link to some of the other Solidians, as well as a link to our brand new Discord page for supporters, for fans. So check that out. That's where other Solidians will be posting, well, myself included, will be posting their new videos in the World of Solitude. Plus, I guess there's some games, some chat rooms in there. It's really, really brand new, so take a look at it, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye!